this 2023 season. U-11B Warhawks. Verdun Blue Jays, there's ball one to the leadoff hitter, Lucy Prue, Anthony Roy, Annabelle Roy. In to face today's starter, number 16, the right-hander, Wayani Goodleaf. 1-0 the count on Prue. Inside and a little high, 2 balls. Verdun in blue with black pants. Warhawks red, white pants. Team coached by Neil McCumber and Clint Goodleaf. The 2-0. That's right down Old Malone Highway, strike one. Right down Old Malone at Brabasca's corner. That's high, 3-1. Brabasca's corner at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's where it was. Here's the 3-1. T-ball time.
You want a Kleenex?
Obviously, that's what happens at U-11B level is in 11B it's tees. 11A it is not tees. 11A it is just a straight up walk. But 11B, so Prue, and unlike 9B where you got 2 whacks off the tee, you only get 1 whack off the tee in 11B. And if you hit it foul or you miss, that's considered a strikeout.
Palms down.
So here it is. Hit in the air to the pitcher, over the head of Goodleaf. Bang bang play at first, and it will not be in time. Leadoff single. And now Anthony Roy steps in. Dahanyane McCumber over at second. So the play's at second, they say. As Anthony Roy comes in.
When are you going to be putting the video up?
Tomorrow night, or tonight. That's high for ball one. It should be up by like 11 o'clock tonight if you're a Nighthawk. Here's the 1-0. That is in there, and we got an even count 1-1. Annabelle Roy, the 3-hitter on deck for Verdun. Here's the 1-1. That bounces in front of the plate, 2-1. U9 mixed Warhawks are in action tomorrow at Maddie's Park. That'll be a 6:30 start. Junior Warhawks on the road tomorrow as well, as are the midget Warhawks. Of course, no U9 broadcast this year because I am behind the bench. 2-2. So I will not be broadcasting while I'm on the field. That's just a little. We may end up taping some of the games though. Here's a 2-2 from Goodleaf. That's upstairs and away, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's just coming back from 6 Nations after 11 broadcasts in a 48-hour span. Here's a 3-2 from Goodleaf. That means it's time for the tee. Uh-oh. Who parks back there? I'll never understand why people will park where that silver truck is. My cousin, Durunya Howie. Not saying any names. And I'll never understand why people park down the third baseline. I've seen so many cars get drilled by a foul ball that went out there. T-ball time here. Base runners can only advance 1 base, or is it 2 bases? I forget the U9, U11 rule, but I believe at U11 it's only 2 bases the runner could advance off the tee. There's contact. Good. McCumber not able to scoop it up. Runners on first and second. Maximum 5 runs in this. Okay. Yeah, it's 9B where you're only allowed a max 3 runs.
Hey, any base, closest base, all right?
Here's Annabelle Roy, the number 3 hitter, and another lefty going up against the right-hander, Dr.D. Wayani Goodleaf. That drops ball 1. Outfield playing shallow there. You see the left fielder right on the grass. Swung on and missed. Good pitch from Goodleaf. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleanup batter on deck, and that is number 68, Logan Rivard. The 1-1. Behind her, and that'll make it a 2-1 count. 2 runners on to start the top of the first. Warhawks last year in this division, 2-13-1. No A teams in Kahnawake this season, except for the juniors, who are off to a 2-1 start. That's a little high, just floats over the top of the strike zone. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Oh! That's take your base. You don't gotta swing off the tee for that. You don't gotta swing off the tee for getting hit by a pitch, do you? What? Okay, well now it should be a free base automatically if you get hit by a pitch. At least I think. Twice. They might have changed the rule. They might have changed the rule because last year that was an automatic take your base. Obviously at U-9 no such rule exists because then you'd hit your own batters with the pitching machine like I did accidentally today. Up the middle, and that gets through to the hole. And the Jays are on top 1-0. And I think the 2-bag rule isn't in effect for the tees. One nothing Jays. So now we're back with Logan Rivard. Swung on and missed. Good pitch from Goodleaf. That's got to feel good. And we got an 0-2 count here. Here's the 0-2 from Goodleaf. Off the plate, 1-2. Jays on top, 1-0 here in the top of the first. There are 2 runners on. Don't forget 5-run maximum innings per inning until we get to the open. 2-2. I actually think my cousin did move her truck. Oh, what do you know? It's the only time I'd ever say that. So we got a 2-2 count here. Swung on and missed. That is strike 3, strikeout number 1 for Dr.D. Wayani Goodleaf. And that strikeout, that came brought to you, of course, by Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers, proud sponsor of each and every single baseball presentation. Ball 1 away. Clément Junot, the 5-hitter, so a crucial strikeout for Goodleaf. Runners are still on the corners with 1 out. Ball. Verdun on top 1-0. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. And of course, 4 balls at this level, they don't get you a free pass, they get you a walk. Or they get you a tee. If you get hit by a pitch, like, well, actually that is up for debate right now because someone just got hit by 2 pitches. Should have been a free pass. That's a 4-pitch walk here, so Juno will hit off the tee. Gotta get set defensively here if you're the Warhawks. That means bend your knees, get those gloves ready, get ready to attack that baseball when it comes at you. Don't let it come to you, you go after the ball. My players will get tired of hearing that this year. Hit in the air, caught! Oh.
You got a tiger!
Good play at second by McCumber, but
Good job, boys! Good job!
Nice kick.
2 down. That's exactly how you draw up staying on first base. How to avoid the double play 101. Victor Terrio on to bat for the Jays. Now if you're the Verdun hitters, you're running on anything. That makes its way into the strike zone. A little that fluttered up there for just a second before dropping into the strike zone. 1-1. Good job by Terrio to lay off, and we've got a 2-ball, 1-strike count. 1-0 Blue Jays. 1 run, 3 hits in the top of the first here for Verdun. That's in there. And Rutger Wayani Goodleaf is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Bobby Kennedy's favorite count, 2-2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Got him! It's 2 strikeouts in the inning for Rutger Wayani Goodleaf. That strikeout, of course, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers. Blue Jays up 1-0, Warhawks coming up the bat. Welcome back to the Hospital Ball Field. Opening day 2023, at least opening Monday. Bantam Warhawks won 10-8 this past weekend. There's strike 1 on Wagahawagu Thomas, the leadoff batter. Thomas, Rutger Wayani Goodleaf, and Don Yonde Macumber into bat here in the bottom of the first. Swung on and missed, nothing at 2 on Thomas. Bantam Warhawks a 10-8 win this past weekend over Presskill to get to 1-0 on the campaign. Junior Warhawks a big 15-3 win last night at home to get to 2-1. Inside and low, 1-2.
Hey, what are you doing, you young man?
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That catches the outside corner, and strike 3. 1 down here in the bottom of the first, and starting pitcher coming out to try and help his own cause, number 16, Rutger Wayani Goodleaf. 1 run on 3 hits for the Jays with 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. First strikeout here for the Hawks. And then Bouchard KK into pitch for the Jays, and that pitch misses low and away, ball 1. Yonde Macumber, the 3-hitter on deck for Kahnawake. Inside 2-0. Got a future Warhawk staring me down right now. Doesn't look that innocent until I see the Mickey Mouse hat. 3-0 on the 2-hitter.
3-0? 4-0, 3-0. You want to take this pitch, okay?
And Coach Neil Macumber encouraging Rutger Wayani Goodleaf to take all the way here. And he gave himself the green light, 3-1. Three balls and a strike here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, well, 3 outs though, we're done. Yeah, they're all in order.
That misses, and it's tea time for Goodleaf. Infield for the Jays is quite shallow. There's a big hole between short, left, and center. If Goodleaf is able to put it in just the right spot, it could mean extra bases. There's a shot. It's a shallow center, and that'll drop and get by the center fielder. Goodleaf on his horse, heading into second. Oh, he's still running. Oh, wow, why is he still running? Oh. Goodleaf is going to score. We got an injury on the play. That is an inside the park home run. As of right now on North Iwayani, Goodleaf, we're coming back. Pause for the cause here. Well, that is an inside the park home run for number 16, North Iwayani, Goodleaf, and he's tied the score here at 1. And now up to the number 3 hitter, Dahanyande Macumber. He played second in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One and 0. Warhawks 1, Blue Jays 1. And that'll one hop the bag, 2 balls, no strikes. Bouchard just got a
My vehicle is coming back, so
brace himself here. Take a deep breath. Now he got a whistle. Strike 1, but I don't think that's going to count. And a little dialogue going on here behind the bag. Oh, Goodleaf's going to return, so that's necromancy has been used to revive the shutout. 2 bases on a tee. All right. So necromancy has revived the shutout, and Goodleaf is now going back to second base. So prime time scoring opportunity here for Dahanyande Macumber. First pitch today was at 6:30. 6:55 is the current time. Swung on and missed. The worst thing about this time of year, the shad flies. The 2-strike pitch. Or no, that was strike 1. And now it's 3-1, I think. We had another strike that was thrown, but it wasn't going to count because the umpire wasn't looking. Yeah, 3-1. Okay. The 3-1 delivery. And that misses, and it's time to crack her off the tee. Goodleaf could score, but Macumber could only go as far as second. There you see again, a good chunk of space, this time opposite field. There's a shot to pitcher, knocked down, deflects to second base. And the runners are both safe. We got runners on the corners with the cleanup batter into the bat. The hooker that then you Christensen will step in. The cleanup batter. Runners on the corners. Warhawks trying to tie the game and then some, and Christensen trying to bash that one through the windows at the Calgary Memorial. Saw a U-13 kid hit one out of the park 2 years ago. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Rustin Dahaway Gabriel smacked it like right over the center field wall. 260, maybe 278, 280. The center field's 260. That down the line's 278. Just going over to the mentions here. Saw the Layout for the old Polo Grounds in New York City. 290 feet to left, 480 feet to center, and the bullpens were in live play. That's why they stopped playing at that ballpark some 60 years ago. And they said that Yankee Stadium had a left-hander's friendly hitting home run park. That catches the bottom part of that strike zone, and it's a 2-strike count here on Christensen. Travis Rice McLean on deck. The 1-2. That catches the outside corner, strike 3. Second strikeout of the evening. I guess technically the afternoon still. The sun's still out, it's afternoon, man. It's not the evening. 2 strikeouts here for Bouchard Keke, and the first pitch will go right and miss. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Runners on the corners. Sago Yasuta Macumber on deck. This one's inside on Rice McLean. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on the corners. No stealing at this level. You are allowed to steal at 11A. And 11A and 13B, they play with the same rules where you're not allowed to steal home. Ball 3. And then once you get to 13A, all bets are off the table. U-9B mixed Warhawks have their first game tomorrow at Maddie's. That'll be a 6:30 start. Here's a 3-0. That is high, and that means it's time to break out the tee for Travis Rice McLean. Again, 2 outs here, so the runners are running on anything. Macumber could only go as far as 3rd. Rice McLean can only go as far as 2nd. Warhawks trying to even this baby up here. And in U-11B, you only get 1 crack off the tee. 9B, you get 2. 11B, you get 1. 9A, you get 1. There's a shot up the middle. Knocked down. That's an out. It's hit on the ground. You got to run. You keep running if that ball is in play and on the ground. That'll bring us to the end of the first inning. The Blue Jays are on top 1-0 over the Warhawks. This is season opener 2023, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo on Baby Blue Mavericks. Back to the action on the field. 1-0 lead for the Verdun Blue Jays over the U-11B Kahnawake Warhawks. Feels good to be able to do a game this year. Last year we had 3 target dates for Coach Ray Deer.
Get ready.
All 3 games were rained out. All 3 dates. That's in there, 1-1.
Be ready. Sago, get your glove off your head.
1-1 the count here. Oh, that's a foul ball. That hit his bat. That's a foul ball. That's strike 2. Don't try to do that again. That's a strike. That's strike 2. It should only count as half a strike because he didn't call it. 1 and 2 here. Ooh. Hey, don't go. You got the bat already. Go for the. Oh, Anthony Wayani, you got this. 2 and 2. 1-0 Blue Jays here at the top of the second. The windup and the delivery. Outside, and we've got a full count. I didn't write down a 62, but I took it down. I'm gonna have to get that because that's the player who's on deck for the Jays. That's high, and that'll miss. Tea time. Luis Da Costa, that's who's on deck. 1-0 Blue Jays, top of the second. It's tea time. You see Goodleaf stepping off the mound. And that's a strikeout. So that'll go into the books as the third strikeout of the evening for North Wayani Goodleaf. This strikeout, of course, brought to you by Warhawks Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers. Don't forget, find the Queen. Each and every single Sunday, they do a live draw at 5:30 at the Super Bingo. Guarantees you at least $1 grand. There's ball one on the new hitter, Luis De Costa. Yeah, but that was U9. That was U9, man. There's the 1-0 to Da Costa. It hits the plate, but not where you want it. 2-0. Three strikeouts this evening for Wayani Goodleaf. He also has a double in what he thought was a home run.
Hey, Peter Pan, leave your shadow alone.
That swung on and missed. 2-1. Good cut. But Da Costa comes empty. 2-1.
Love you.
3-1. They're hooking a Danu Christensen warming up in the Warhawks bullpen right now. Could you imagine playing on polo grounds where the bullpens were in live play, right in deep center field? That was the home of the New York Giants. The New York Giants and Brooklyn Dodgers moved the same season. New York was thus granted a new expansion team, which became the New York Mets. Black, blue, and orange are the Mets colors that represented the Dodgers and the Giants. There's your fun fact of the day as ball four misses. It's tea time. Well, one down, base is empty, and Da Costa stands in here.
Get ready.
Still going to snoop to McCumber, the first baseman. You better get ready. Also, third base, Travis Rice McLean. This one might be coming to you. There's a lot of room down there on that third base line. There's a shot to the outfield that gets over the head of McCumber, knocked down in center. And a runner on first for the Jays. Edward Bertrand Ferret stands in for the Jays. Now you got a left-hander, so you really got to be awake over at first and in right. And you have to be awake here if you're the batter. This comes in tight and barely misses nicking him, ball one. One down and a runner on first base. Now that lollipop misses, ball two.
Ready. Go, 2-0.
Here's a 2-0. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the count. Bertrand kind of tied up in between going for it all and laying back. As a result, strike one.
Be ready.
That one splits the uprights. Not worth 3 points in football, though. And it's a 3-1 count.
3 more.
Here's a 3-1 count. And it's tea time. Got to be awake over at short right now and at second, because if this one's going up the middle, you may have a chance for two. 1-0 Jays.
Grab the ball.
There's a shot down to first. McCumber. He's not going to get there. He's safe. Well, a bang-bang play over at first base, and the base runners are both safe. And the Jays got 2 on with a chance to try to add to the lead here. 1-0 Verdun in the top of the second.
Oh, did it go where I was saying it right there?
No comment. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to McCumber. Makes the play. He will step on first and tag him. Unfortunately, you only get 1 out for that, not 2, but he does make the play. And now 2 base runners are in scoring position, but there are 2 downs for Damien Robert St. Laurent. And if you're the Jays, you're running on anything right now. Swung on and missed, 0-1. A crucial opportunity. Said the Warhawks left the runner in scoring position on. Both teams have left 2 runners in on base. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 base runners left on for the Jays here. Foul! And this at-bat will go to a 4th pitch. And that'll go in between the cousins and go over to third. Bryce McLean says, let's do this.
You know where it's going now.
Well, play has been at first each of the last 2 at-bats. The 0-2 foul, then we're going to a 5th pitch in this at-bat. I'm so happy for the 8:30 start time. Game 7 Boston and Miami tonight.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Celtics in heat. I don't think that'll count as a pitch.
Only reason why I bought a big screen.
Of course, last year, Boston, the Celtics eliminated the Heat in Game 7. This year, they're chasing history, down 0-3. Dallas in the NHL, they're down 2-3 after going down 0-3 to Vegas. And, of course, opening week here in baseball, like St. Louis. Our Bantam Warhawks are 1-0. Here's the pitch. He lays off, 1-2. Junior Warhawks 2-1. Our midget team played. I don't know how they did, but they played as well on Sunday. While, of course, we were in 6 Nations.
Get ready.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. He did not go. Like very slow. But St. Laurent does hold off, so we're going to another at-bat pitch in this at-bat. Here's the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Smoked up to the short, and that'll get off of the glove of McCumber and deflect it to right field. And the Jays have extended the lead. It's an RBI base hit for St. Laurent, and Verdun goes up by a score of 2-0. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Lucy Prue, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Ball. Saw Christensen earlier warming up in the Warhawks bullpen. That catches the outside corner. 1-1. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Goodleaf not taking his time here. He's getting right after it. See, some pitchers are really deliberate. They take their time between each pitch. He's found a groove and a rhythm and a mojo, and he wants to keep it going. 2 outs here. Inside, 3-1. And don't forget, if the tee comes up, you are only allowed to get a maximum of 2 bags off the tee. So the runner on first, no matter how far the ball would be hit, would only be able to get to third. And now it's tea time. Get set here if you're the Hawks. You don't know where that ball is going to go.
Ready to move.
Shot in the air. Goodleaf with the grab, and that'll take care of the second inning. Throw home doesn't have to happen because that's out number 3. Verdun adds another run. They are up 2-0 heading into the bottom of the second. You are watching Warhawks baseball on Baby Blue Memories. I don't want to recall. Sorry, folks. My old basketball coach is giving me some PTSD with room. Reminding me of that time we were down 45-0 before we scored a point. All right, back to the action on the field. 2-0 and now 3-0 on leadoff batter. Sago Yasunta Macumber. Macumber, Kahnawake Sarduni Haji, and Tanyeta Hawita Mayo. The 3 batters up for the Hawks here in the bottom half of the second. Verdun tacked on another run in the top half of the second to go up 2-0. Swung on a miss, good swing. They gave him the green light on 3-0, and that one probably would have been called a strike anyway because it came across at the knees. 3-1 count. Keke in for his second inning of work. Here's the 3-1. Tea time. It's not, it's 3, I thought it was 3-1 already. Yeah, now it's 3-1, all right. What do I know? Not the umpire. I'm not the umpire. Macumber backs off, wary of a pitch that was coming inside. And that means it is tea time.
Tea time. Tea time.
Didn't the coach just say you had to pay attention between innings? I'm just busting your balls, coach. Cousin. There's a shot up the middle, knocked down. Keke goes to first. No, it gets away.
Go, go, go. Run hard.
Sago Yasuta hustling down to second base. He is in.
Right here. Good one, Sago.
Well, that's not how you draw up with a leadoff double, but I guess they don't ask how, they ask how many. Leadoff double for Sago Yasunta Macumber, and Kahnawake Sarduni Haji Macumber will stand in. Another lefty for the Hawks here. Coming up against Keke. Upstairs and swung on and missed, 0-1.
Swing on the bad ones, all right? Swing on only good ones.
Remember your training. Remember your training.
Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, ball 1. You have to wonder if Coach Neil Macumber will put a new pitcher in for the top of the third. Goodleaf has looked really good through 2 innings thus far, though.
Where's your mother? Stop swimming in a seaway again.
It's a little high, ball 3.
Get ready to run.
Runner on second. The 3-1 to Macumber. And that's behind him, and it's tea time. Sago Yasunta Macumber on second. He could score here. When they got that's 3-1 now? That's just 2 in a row on me. I really do think that was ball 4 right there. That's in here, and we got a full count. This could be a real turning point here if he gets the out. It's a full count. The 3-2 offering. On Rotney Gusaruni Haji Macumber. That's upstairs and outside, and that should be ball 4.
Run hard, boy.
Tea time, so Macumber can. Sagoya Sutta Macumber on second can score. That's hit off the tee. Foul ball. That's a strikeout. That'll go in the books as a strikeout. It's a tough way to have that go in the books as a strikeout. That was smoked down the third base line. That's a big out for the Jays here. 1 down. Tanyeta Hawita Mayo standing in to bat. Outside. We're coming up tomorrow night. 3 Kahnawake teams in action. In the Lac St. Louis region, U-9 mixed Warhawks, U-17 mixed Warhawks, as well as the Junior A Warhawks. Ooh. That's why you wear some padding under those pants. If you're the umpire, 2-0. Chase Barnes on the on-deck circle. The season opener 2023, of course, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. Warhawks down by 2, but the potential game-tying runner is at the batting in the batter's box right now.
You look funny. Good job. Wow. Are you a movie star? Are you a movie star?
Here's a 3-1.
Sago.
That misses, and it's time to break out the tee. So again, like the last batter,
Let's go, defense!
Mayo can only get the second, but Macumber can score. Macumber on second base. Tanyeta Hawita Mayo at the dish. He hits this one over the glove of Keke. Go to first, no! And Mayo can, whoa! They're gonna send him home. Sagoya Sutta Macumber on his horse, and he scores! Warhawks on the board. The lead is cut in half. It's now 2-1. And the game-tying run is at second, and the go-ahead run will now stand in. It's Chase Barnes, 34. And Barnes gets hit. He's hit. They hit the ground and then hit him in the leg. He did try to move out of the way. And they're sending him the first. They didn't do that in the first inning.
Cheaters.
And by the way, what happened after that was a 2-run, an RBI single instead of a hit by pitch. Oh, runners on first and second, and Stone Hemlock stands in, trying to put the Warhawks back at level ground here. And strike one floats in there, nothing in one. One down here in the bottom of the second. Warhawks down 2-1, 1 run in.
Bat up.
And there's some chin music on Hemlock. 1-1. I want to get the Barnes Rice on the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play at third base, and they will get him out at third. He's down at third. 2 outs.
Nice run, nice run.
So it'll go into the books as a fielder's choice. And now a crucial opportunity for the next batter. I want to get to Barnes Rice. 2 runners aboard, 2 down. And the potential game-tying run is 160 feet away. And that pitch is in there, strike 1. It's Kake's second inning of work. You wonder if he's coming out for the third. And obviously the third, same thing you wonder for Wayani Goodleaf, who has pitched the first 2 innings. Here's the 0-1. And it sounds like we already have the decision being made. Christensen, who was warming up in the top of the second, will be coming into pitch in the top of the third. So Goodleaf will go 2 innings, striking out 4 batters. And that flutter ball misses. And if they break out the tee here, 1 run would be allowed to score. His Jacobs on deck. And he's hit. That's a hit batsman. He got hit in the... Got hit in the knee.
Second base. Go.
And the bases are now loaded. And to my cousin Yahahis Jacobs, welcome to your Kodak moments. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run in, and Jacobs coming up here at a very crucial juncture. Top of the lineup on deck, Wagahawagu Thomas. Bases loaded. Outside.
Good look there,
Yahahis Jacobs, first year at the U-11 level. And he's went around, that's a strike. 1-1. Ball. 2-1.
Hey, was that a ball?
You really think they cover box at U11B, man?
Yeah, we gotta start them young, you know what I mean?
Now we've got a timeout called by the Verdun coaching staff.
You know, in Vietnam, they're even younger than that.
Back to the action here, we're resuming. Flutter ball misses away, and the count is 3-1. Bases loaded. And if Jacobs is allowed to, if Jacobs gets to the tee, only 2 runners max would be allowed to score. Here's a 3-1 from Keke. Bouchard Keke, the starter. And it swung on and missed, and now we're down to the wire. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded, 1-run game. Most ideal situations is to be the bottom of the open inning, but it's only the bottom of the second. Season opener, we can't give you everything that you want right away.
And then no.
Here's a 3-2. For all the marbles. And it's tea time. So, here's the scoop. Hemlock's on second. He could score. Chase Barnes is on third. He could score. I want to get to Barnes Rice. He's on first. He can only get the third. This is max, obviously. If Jacobs hits the ball over the fence, then you can only get 2 bags. That just shows you what it's like off the tee. But if I was the ump and he hit it over the center field fence, I'd give him the grand slam anyway. On the ground, Keke knocks it down. The throw over the head of the catcher, and the game is tied 2-2. Oh, look out! Jacobs gets hit by the ball, and now Hemlock's on his horse. He scores! And the Warhawks
Move that team.
on something you won't see in baseball school have taken the lead. So 3 runs in, the Max 5th run of the innings on third. Back to the top of the lineup with Warhawks. Thomas 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the first. Outside. So that'll be a 2-run single for Jacobs. Verdun caught him in a rundown. They caught him in a rundown. They could have thrown him out, but the Warhawks scored a 3rd run. I guess you could say operation was a success, but the patient died.
2 minutes.
What's up, Hunter? That one's right down Home Alone Highway. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, sorry, 2-1. My bad. That misses the outside corner, and it's a 3-1 count. That catches the inside corner. That's in there, and a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up to Thomas right now. Keke trying to get out of the inning. We're about 1 pitch away from finding out. The 3-2. And we're gonna break out the tees. So here's a scoop. Jacobs can only go to 3rd. Max. He doesn't have to go to 3rd. He could stop at 2nd. Thomas can only go to 2nd that's the furthest he can run. However, the runner at 3rd base, Barnes Rice, can score. Here's the Thomas smokes this one off the tee, deflects to the second baseman, and they got him out at 2nd base. Well, that'll take care of quite the climatic 2nd inning. The Warhawks score 3, and they have their first lead of the season, 3-2. Kahnawake leading after 2. Back to the hospital ball field we are. Top of the 3rd, first pitch swinging. Bryce McClain comes up with it. The throw down to first, not in time.
Good play, good play.
First pitch swinging, and the Blue Jays have a runner on first to start the top of the 3rd. Anthony Roy now 2 for 2 on the day, and Annabelle Roy stands in. The hooker Adenu Christensen, the new pitcher, pitches this one a little high, want to know the count. Three-two Warhawks here in the top of the 3rd inning. Flutter ball misses away, 2 balls on Annabelle Roy.
Look at the gloves, get set.
That's a half swing, and they call it around, strike 1. Here the first pitch, first base coach telling his batter, swing or don't. This one's off the plate, 3-1 on Roy. Annabelle Roy, Anthony Roy's over at first.
Come on up. 3 more. Oh, did he?
And that's swung on and missed, and we got a full count. Warhawks their first lead of the game, 3-2, after scoring 3 in the bottom half of the second inning. Here's the full count offering. Got him. That's one down. First strikeout for Christensen. Of course, that strikeout brought to you by Find the Queen over at Mohawk Super Bingo. Spaces are being sold each and every single day on the floor, and the draws on Zoom at 5:30 every single Sunday. That's a little high. Ball one. Hit on the ground, a slow roller, foul ball. So we mentioned that the U-18 game between St. Laurent and Kahnawake was not received. There's a chopper back to the pitcher, throwing it first, and it's caught, and we have an out recorded.
Good catch, Dago.
And that is out number 2. Anthony Roy gets a second. The game-tying run now 160 feet away from home. On the ground to short, knocked out in the air. Ball stays in the infield. And Kahnawake Macomber with a good job to keep this ball from going into the outfield. If it went there, this game is tied, but it's not. And one more batter will come up. First pitch swinging again for the Jays. Clément Junot now in. He looked like he wanted to call that a strike, but he was like,
They run away, doesn't mean it's not going away.
I know. Ball one.
Pay attention.
Swung on and missed. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Victor Terrio is 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the top of the first inning. Roy on third, Junot on first. 1 and 2, and Christensen is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Get ready.
Here's the 1-2. Off the plate. Oof. It's the Bobby Kennedy count again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2-2. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Take your time. Good pitch now. Good pitch. You got him.
All right, I got to get back to the action on the field here. Sorry, my buddy made me laugh. And he lays off the junk, and it's time for the tee.
Get ready. He's going to hit the ball.
Trying to tie the game here is Terrio. Goes after the knockdown. No! Game tied. Anthony Roy scores.
Good reach, Dago.
Runners on first and second, and here's Eden Bouchard Keke, 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the top of the second. Trying to give his team the lead here. Goes after the first pitch, comes up empty 0-1. Go ahead runs at second. The 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Warhawks in the bottom of the third. Goodleaf, Kahnawake, Macomber, and Christensen.
Are you hitting? You better not hit.
Smoked up to short, and it'll get through. Crucial 2-out hit. And they'll hold the runner at third, and the go-ahead run crosses. Junot scores. Runners on second and third. It's an RBI double, and the Jays are back on top, 4-3.
Guys, you gotta be ready. You gotta be in a ready position.
That's the second run scored by Verdun in this inning.
No. Now you're sitting.
Ball.
No, you're taking a break. Trying to pick a ball.
Come here.
No, 2 minutes. You need to sit. We be nice to our animal friends. We give thanks to them.
That catches the inside corner.
Be nice.
Oh, you got a dog here. Off the plate, 2-1. Hey, what's up, Hunter? Sorry, I'm getting run into back here. 2-1 on the batter. Smoke foul, look out, down the first base line.
That was a good hit. That was a good hit.
Thank goodness that wasn't hit like 5 or 10 feet further. 2-2-2. Again. 2 runs in for the Jays as well. The pitch. It's in there. Strike 3. That'll do it. For the bottom of the third, the Jays regain the lead, 4-3 Verdun. Here at the bottom of the third inning, Blue Jays on top, 4-3. We got a southpaw in there now, the lefty. Savvy Gwendal Ducharme. Going up against the 2, 3, 4 hitters of the Hawks here in the bottom of the third. Rutgers Wayani Goodleaf. 1 for 1 with a double. He was left stranded at third back in the bottom half of the first. And that flutters outside, 2 balls. Ball. 3-0. Kahnawake Macomber, the 3-hitter on deck for the Hawks here. Season opener 2023. Smoke back to the pitcher, knocked down by Ducharme. The throw to first, not in time, and now the runner's gonna take off. Goodleaf on his horse, and he's being sent to third. And this time he'll be allowed to stay on third. And the Warhawks are off and running here in the bottom of the third.
Guys, on first, when it's the first, you gotta run to the base.
Well, RBI opportunity for Kahnawake Macomber to try and tie this baby up. Four 3 Jays. Lefty on righty matchup here.
Ah, my hair.
You record foul tip, strike 1. Are you recording me?
I was recording my son. He was so happy.
Okay, all right. Damn, I'm loud.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 now from Ducharme.
What do you smell? The piece of
Oh, and that one goes through the fence. And the spectator who threw it back in nearly had it so that the ball would have been stuck on top, and someone would have had to Spider-Man their way up there to go grab it. And you would have asked me 15 years ago, I would have said no problem. Maybe 20. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Macomber. The hooker at Denu Christensen on deck. The pitch. Outside and low, 3-1.
If it's good, Arnold, if it's good, swing.
Neil McCumber instructing his son that if it's a good pitch, go for it. If it's not, lay off. The 3-1 offering.
You want some goldfish?
Foul tipped, and we've got a full count. 3-2.
Yeah, here, sit.
McCumber today 1 for 1 with a single back in the first inning. And he swings through strike 3, and that is out number 1. Daniel Christensen is in 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the first. The game tying run is on third, hoping to score.
Sit down. You have snacks? No, sit. You have a snack.
That flutters over the top of the strike zone and swung on a miss, strike 1.
Okay, guys, the strike zone is what the strike zone's your knees and knees to your chest. Okay, over the plate. Okay, anything else is no good.
Travis Royce McLean on the on-deck circle. Hoping to bat with the game tied.
Wait, did Champ get in? Did Champ get in?
Ball.
That's it, good job.
Get him scoring.
Yeah, no, not scoring.
Ball. I got him. I mean, I did. It's gonna be on the internet forever. Forever and ever and ever. 3-1 here. Christensen. And that is right down Broadway for strike 2. 2-2, sorry. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smoked up the hole through the outfield. This baby's tied at 4. Christensen on his horse, rounding second, getting into third. Clint Goodleaf has a look. They're gonna. No, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. RBI triple, baby tied 4-4.
Good job.
Speaking of 4, here is number 4, Travis Rice McLean. Bottom of the third, this game's all level, 4-4, and a runner on third with 1 down. Rice McLean 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first, and watches ball 1 miss. Sugo Yasunta McCumber on the on-deck circle, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. 4-4 is the score. Here's the 1-0. That misses the outside corner, 2 balls. 4-4 tie. Ooh, that misses, 3 balls. I thought that was a pretty good pitch. One down here and a runner on third, the 3-0. And it's tea time. So Rice McLean with a big opportunity here. He grounded out in the first inning off the tee. Oh, look out, some snacks just became available for the dog. Oh no! There's a shot up the middle, back to the pitcher. Ducharme throws the first, over the top of Keke at first base. Rice McLean on his horse, and the Warhawks have taken the lead. It's 5-4 Oh, he's not allowed. He's not allowed to go to third. He has to go back to second. He's got to go back to second. Travis Rice McLean with a clutch RBI double has given Kahnawake the lead again. It's 5-4. And Suglia Sunta Macomber comes in. Clutch opportunity here for him. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And if you can't see him from here, you can definitely see his bat. Oh, look out.
Hey, we don't know.
Ball 1.
Good hit.
Ball. 2 balls. Warhawks leading Verdun here by a count of 5-4. Opening pitch was at 6:30. So I do believe, because it's an hour and a half in, that the next inning will be the open inning. It's an hour and a half into the game thus far. So I do believe that the next inning's open. I could be wrong. That's what the rules were last year, and as it turns out, the rules seem to change a heck of a lot between year to year. That's a 4-pitch walk. Well, not a walk. Instead, the tee comes out, so here's the scoop. Rice McLean can score. Macomber can only go as far as second base. That's in the absolute maximum, obviously, ideal scenario here off the tee. 5-4 Warhawks. Suglia Sunta Macomber sends a shot to shallow right. That will drop. And 1 run is on their way. Here comes the throw into second base. It's a good one. Rice McLean will score. He's not allowed to go any further than second, though, unfortunately. He'll have to go back, but it's a RBI double. And the Warhawks have their biggest lead of the game.
Good one, Togo. Good hit.
6-4. And Macomber now 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and now an RBI and hoping to get a run scored.
Feel it too.
Onigasuduni Haji Macomber stands in 0 for 1. I guess technically struck out in the first, but really he hit the ball off the tee that just went foul by the third baseline. Tough way to get a strikeout.
Who's on deck? Who's on deck?
Lefty on lefty here. Foul tipped, strike 2.
Change your mind. Swing hard at it.
Ajay, quick swing, okay?
Tanyeta Hawita Mayo on deck. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Warhawks 6, Blue Jays 4. The 0-2. And that's behind him. 1-2. Way to get out of that way.
How many outs?
1 down, runner on second base for the Warhawks. Runner in scoring position. Ball. 2-2. Kahnawake 6, Verdun 4. 3 runs in, so this is the maximum 5th run of the inning. Batting. 4th run's over at second. 6-4 Warhawks leading. The windup and the delivery. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. Tanyeta Hawita Mayo stands into bat. 1 for 1 with the RBI double up to this point. Trying to do the same thing here. He represents what would be the 5th run. And he has to dodge out of the way of this ball. 1-0.
Get ready, Togo.
Fouled.
Oh, no.
That came close to ricocheting and hitting the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh. Guess he really likes feeding the dog.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Ball 2, 2-1. Sorry, we got a little scene unfolding behind me.
The cleanup crew.
The cleanup crew has to come on. Kind of like the other day in Six Nations when somebody spilled the water bottle right behind me at the ILA. Here's the 2-1. That misses high, 3 balls. Chase Barnes on the on-deck circle. 2 outs here. 6-4, Kahnawake leading Verdun. Ball. Tea time. So again, Mayo much.
Tea! Tea time!
Coffee! Get coffee for him. Get the tea, okay?
It must be the orange shorts. Oh!
Don't kill the tea.
All right.
Get the thing right off.
The ball wasn't on the tee.
The ball wasn't even on. That was a practice swing.
He didn't have a ball.
There was no ball on the tee. How could?
Go back, go back.
No, you gotta go back. There's no ball on the tee. I was gonna use the catchphrase, the tee went further than the ball, but there was no ball on the tee.
Run it hard, Sogo, run it hard.
Right, now this is a serious matter here. This could make it a 3-run game if he's able to drive this one far enough. On the ground to the pitcher. That gets through the hole. Knocked down. They're going to throw to first, not in time. Oh! Meanwhile, coming home is McCumber. He scores. RBI single Mayo, 7-4, and now Chase Barnes stands in. 4 runs in for the Warhawks. 7-4, K-Hawks leading Verdun. And thanks very much for joining us here. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Each subscription gets us closer to our goal of 2,000 subs, currently at 1,155.
That's all of us.
7-4 Warhawks.
The whole bench is eating it.
That hits the plate ball too.
It's goldfish.
No. I'm going to blame it on the young one.
Yeah, and this game started an hour 40 minutes ago. That'll be the interesting decision. And he's hit.
Go to your base.
Chase Barnes hit by a pitch for the 2nd time today. And Stone Hemlock will stand in 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 2nd and also scored a run. No fielder's choice option for the Hawks here though because there are 2 down. 7-4 Kahnawake leading.
Get ready to run.
7-4 Kahnawake leading. Only 1 more run could be scored in the bottom half of this 3rd inning. Ball 1.
Let's go.
1 ball, no strikes here. Outside ball 2. Trying to get a look at the upcoming schedule here. Broadcasting schedule. This team will be on the road in Lachine Wednesday against Lachine Black. 6:30 start. will be in Chateauguay that night as the U-13Bs will visit the Chateauguay Red Sox Blue. I don't make the names of these teams, I swear. Let's call them the Chateauguay Blue Sox, please and thank you. 3 balls here.
Hit the ball.
That's off the plate, and it is tea time.
Play ball. Is that what you're saying?
And Hemlock. The runner at second, Mayo, can score, but can also run to third. He's the only runner that can really cross home, but he's the only runner that could cross home regardless because the Warhawks have scored 4 runs here in this inning. Oh, that's a strikeout.
That's okay.
The Warhawks score 4. And we'll see if Kahnawake can close the door on win number 1. 7-4 Warhawks, top 4th we go.
Hey.
Oh, that was cold. That was cold. Whoa, that was cold. All right, as you were going live, we had a sippy cup spilled on my leg back here. 1-1 the count as we get back to the action on the field. Bottom of the lineup up for Verdun here. Christensen in there. And that pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Edouard Bertrand Ferret, 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. 7-4 Kahnawake leading. On the ground to first, that'll get through the hole. Jacobs fields it, throwing it in. Not in time. And the Jays have the leadoff runner aboard here in the top of the 4th. Xavier Guindon Ducharme due up here. He grounded out back in the top of the 2nd, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Flutter ball misses away, 2-0 the count. As the Jays try to get back into this one, at least from the bench here. They do got a runner aboard. That's a good start. The 2-0. Missing 3-0. That was close. That hits the plate, ball 4. And if you're the Hawks here, you got to get ready. Get into that fielding position. Come on, left side of the infield. It's a right-handed batter. This ball's probably coming for you.
Come on, boys.
And if you're at second, you hear Clint Goodleaf. If you're at second, you better get ready. Shot up the middle. That'll get through the hole. Jacobs. The throw to second. Oh, look out. And the Jays will have the game-tying run into bat right now. Well, they say the first win of the year and the last win of the year are always the most difficult wins to get. I don't know who says that, but I'm saying it. Ball 1 on Damien Robert St. Laurent. 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI.
Ouch.
Misses inside, 2-0.
That's not nice.
Hey, be nice.
Christensen here in the 2nd inning of work trying to shut the door on the Blue Jays. And that misses high, 3 balls. Top of the lineup coming up for Verdun in Lucy Prue. She's on deck for the Jays. Swung on a miss, 3-1. (7-4) Warhawks leading. Trying to start the 2023 season off with a win. And that misses over the top of the strike zone, and it's tea time now for the Jays.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna die.
In the air, and that'll get through the outfield, and they can score 2 runs here. They will. And that is a 2-run single, and the Jays cut the lead to 1. 7-6. The game-tying run is now 240 feet away from home, and the go-ahead run is now at first, or now at the dish. Ball 1 outside. 7-6 Hawks. Don't forget, this is the open inning. And that's behind her. 2-0. Lucy Prue is 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and has popped out. That's down in there, strike 1.
Good pitch, good pitch.
That's got to feel good for Christensen. Outside, 3-1.
Take your time, get her over the base.
That drops out of the strike zone. Ball 4. Yeah, tea time. Oh, this is crucial. No runs can actually score on this play, but runners could each advance 180 feet, or 160, sorry, it's 80 feet between bases at this level. Runner on first, that's the game tying run. This is the top half of the open inning. Hit in the air, what a grab! What a grab! Throw to first, Anthony Wayani! No, he's saved! What a grab by Goodleaf! Boy, that thing was hit on a rope. Grabbed over at second by Goodleaf, first out of the inning, but they could have been 2. It's not. And look out, we got a hit batsman right in the ribs. And that one looked like it stung. We're coming right back. The hospital ball field, and we've got a new closer in. Tanyeta Hawita Mayo in to try and shut the door on the Blue Jays. 2 runners aboard, 7-6 lead Warhawks. 1 down. And don't forget, coming up Wednesday night, we'll be in Chateauguay U13B Warhawks and the Chateauguay Blue Sox. Ball 1 here. And then on Thursday night, we'll be in St. Lazare when the U15 Warhawks are in action, taking on the St. Lazare Stallions. Sorry, St. Lazare Mustangs. The Stallions are the football team.
Gonna hit right to you, Tuggo.
Here's the 1-0. That misses high, 2-0. Runners on first and second. 7-6 Warhawks leading. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0. Annabelle Roy is 1 for 2, has singled, struck out,
Ready.
and has an RBI. The 1-2. Or the 3-1, sorry. Swung on and missed. And now it's a full count, I think. Okay, no, 3-1. All right. Gave her an extra strike, my bad. 3-1.
Get ready, Tuggo. We're not watching.
And it's tea time. So what happens here is the runners could each only go a maximum of 160 feet or 2 bags.
Tea time, you know they're gonna hit it.
Damien Robert St. Laurent's on second base. He can score. Anthony Roy could only go as far as third. Hit in the air. Knocked down. Now they got the bases are loaded. So here's Logan Revard. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Logan. Bases loaded, 1 out. You're down by 1 run. It's the opening day 2023. And that flutters high, ball 1. 7-6 Warhawks. If we have to go to the bottom half of the inning, Barnes, Rice, Jacobs, and Thomas, the 3 batters are up. We're due up. Ball 2. Bases loaded. 1 down. 2-0 the count.
You're ready.
You're on Logan Revard. Revard 0 for 2 has struck out and grounded out. And right now he's ahead 3 balls. No strikes. Here's a 3-0. That misses, and it's tea time.
You stop him here. Game over.
7-6 Warhawks leading. 1 out.
Stop him here. Game is over.
Bases loaded. That's hit well to short. Stop. Throw to second is not in time. And the game is tied at 7. Robert St. Laurent scores. 7-7. 3rd run of the inning for the Jays. Ball. Ball. 2-0. 1 out here. Here's the windup and the delivery. Ball. 3-0.
One more out, guys. 1 more out.
Only 1 down.
Tag anybody. Tag the photographer. Anybody.
Here's the 3-0. Ball. And it's tea time. Well, Clément Junot is 1 for 2 with a single. A run scored has also popped out. And boy, would the Warhawks love to have a pop fly hit in the infield right now. But at this level, the question is, does the infield fly rule come in play? That's strike 3. And now, Victor Terrio will stand in. Bases loaded, game tied, 7-7, top half of the open inning. Here's a pitch from Mayo. That's in there, strike 1. Awaniata, Barnes, Rice, Yahahas, Jacobs, and Wagahawagu Thomas are the 3 Warhawks who will bat in the next inning because we do have a bottom half of the 4th coming up. How are we gonna? What's the score gonna be going into it? Is the question. At high cheese, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Verdun has scored 3 in the top half of this open inning to tie the game. 7-7.
Pay attention.
We got a pretty good crowd on hand for the season opener tonight. Ball 3. Of course, the next 2 nights are our softball league events here at the hospital field. We're on the road tomorrow night, or actually tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. I'll be coaching the U-9s on Tuesday night at 6:30 over at Maddie's. So no, we're not going to have any play-by-play of that. That misses the plate, and it's tea time right now. So here we go. It comes down to a tee to see if the inning continues or the Warhawks go into the next inning with needing just 1 run to get the win.
Get ready, catch the ball.
Here we go. Bases loaded. 2 outs. And it's hit on the infield. It lands in the dirt. They score. Boy, this tripod is longer than the length that ball traveled, and it still doesn't matter. The Jays have the lead. 8-7. Victor Terrio drives in Verdun's 4th run of the open inning. 8-7 Blue Jays. And here's Bouchard Keke, 1 for 2. Has struck out and singled. 2 balls.
Come on, guys, all you gotta do is stop the ball.
And now the Warhawks are going to go into the next inning needing at least 1. Ball. Eight, 7 Jays. The 3-0. And that'll miss. It's tea time. The bases are loaded here, so 2 runs could score for the Jays if they get through. Keke Bouchard 1 for 2 on the night. Hit in the air. It's dropped by Mayo. He's out. He's out. He's out. That'll do it. The Warhawks need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Verdun 8, Kahnawake 7. Awaniata Barge Jacobs, Yahahis Jacobs. Awaniata Barge Royce, sorry, Yahahis Jacobs and Wagahawagu Thomas coming up for the Warhawks, trying to score at least 1 to tie this one. Welcome back to opening night 2023. The U-11B Warhawks trailing the Verdun Blue Jays 8-7. Xavier Guido Ducharme trying to shut the door on the Hawks. Only at the Barnes Rice leading off. He was hit by a pitch back in the second. And quickly 2-0 the count. Barnes Rice, Yahahis Jacobs, and Wagahawagu Thomas in there to try and rally the Hawks down by a run. Put those rally caps on. And he was kind of stuck in between going for it all and not going at all, and the result, 2-1 count. 8-7 here on opening night. Blue Jays on top. That's outside, 3-1. And remember, if they get to the tee, they're allowed to go 160 feet, aka 2 bags. Actually, I think it's 150. I think it's 75 feet between at this level. And it's tea time. So,
you were saying the they could go
2 bags. 2 bags. Oh. Even a leadoff single right here would be exactly what the doctor ordered for the Hawks. Barnes Rice hits this one on a rope and it gets through to the outfield. They're going to hold them at first. It's a lead-off single, and that's exactly how the Warhawks want to start this baby off. Yahajes Jacobs stands into bat. 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Inside, ball 1. Wagahawagu Thomas on the on-deck circle. He's not, but he should be. There he is. He is 0 for 2. And that gets away from Jacobs, 2 balls. Warhawks trailing this 8-7. Owaniata Barnes Rice is on first. Ball 3. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and missed. Good swing, but he comes up empty with the contact. 3 balls and a strike. 8-7 Verdun, runner on first base. And now it is tea time for Yahajes Jacobs. So here's a scoop. Barnes Rice could go as far as third. Jacobs could go as far as second. 8-7 Verdun leading. This is the bottom half of the open inning. The Blue Jays have scored 4. And here's Yahajes Jacobs in front of his uncle. Who is Jacobs? Oh, that's strike 3. 1 down. And now Wagahawagu Thomas stands in. Rotary Wayani Goodleaf on the on-deck circle. Thomas has grounded out and struck out looking. 0 for 2 on the night. Takes ball 1 inside. 8-7 Blue Jays here on opening night 2023. The 1-0. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's right down Broadway, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. I want to get the Barnes Rice over at first. Ball, 3-1. And it's tea time. All right, so just like the last at-bat, the stipulations are Barnes Rice can go as far as third. The batter, Thomas, can go as far as second. Obviously, by the end of the at-bat, that might not be the case. They might be at first and second. Somebody might get tagged out. But in an ideal world, both runners are up 150 feet in that second and third. Thomas sends a shot on the infield. That gets through to the outfield. Barnes Rice is in there. And the game-tying run is 100 feet away from home. Rotary Wayani Goodleaf is 2 for 2 with a double, a triple, a run scored. And he makes good contact. Base hit through the outfield. Don't forget Thomas is a winning run. Barnes Rice ties the game. Now here comes Thomas. The throw. Game, set, match. The game is in the refrigerator. The bacon is shaking. The jello is jiggling. The chicken is marinating in parsley, in paprika, in lemons, in HB sauce. Warhawks win. 9-8, a walk-off. Rutherford Wayani Goodleaf sends Kahnawake to a dramatic come from behind 9-8 extra inning thriller over Verdun. Wow.
Awesome game, guys.
That's it.
Respectful for our teammates, okay?
Sorry, folks, I gotta go watch Game 7 of the Celtics Heat, but that's gonna do it. Here, your final score: Warhawks 9, Blue Jays 8. Welcome to baseball 2023. I'm Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. Please subscribe. Please like. Get us closer to 2,000 subs. We're at 1,155. All right, Anna.